What's up, everybody? I thought I would try something a little different here. I am at Texas in a Cup car in test session, and I thought I would show you guys a preset setup, or some people call them sliders. I know a lot of people don't like to mess with custom setups because they don't know what all the adjustments do. A lot of people run in preset or slider leagues. So I thought I would do a few videos on presets, or sliders if you want to call it that, kind of see how well received they are, see what you guys thought of it. I used this particular setup in a league race the other night, and finished third in it. We ran, about everybody got a 29.6 or so. It was the lap time, or at least everybody that was up front, and that was with a little bit of draft help. This setup, I ran a 29.7 with it, which does not sound fast at all in the world of custom setup. I think for presets it's not too bad, and I will be the first to tell you I am not a very good preset guy as far as running it. I need to have the car tuned pretty well to be able to get good lap time. So I think a 29.6 or 7 is pretty good with a preset. I'm hoping I can get that on film here, then I will show you what I am running. This is a 5 preset, or 5 slider, which is the one right in the middle there. Kind of hit the apron there. It's probably going to hurt this lap. 29.7, so I will take that, and then I want to talk about the lap here, and then I will show you what adjustments I made on this preset. That's, again, it's a 5, so it's right in the middle. So let's talk about driving Texas. I try to take a high corner entry in and then dive it down to the bottom. Right before I get to that NASCAR Cup Series sign, I am lifting quite a bit. I'm not sure if I get completely out of the throttle, and kind of want to get the car to the bottom of the track, and then I get hard back on the gas on the exit. The problem you got at Texas, and this is just the physics of the game, is you are tight coming off of turn 2, you are loose coming off of turn 4, and really there's two ways to avoid the being loose off of turn 4, at least from a driving perspective. One is right down here at the bottom. If you are right down here hugging this yellow line, you can come off of this real nice and not get loose, okay? If you are right up here in this gray or dark gray area that's kind of shows like it is the groove, that is the last place you want to be. You will get loose coming off the corner. You may get a few good laps in before the tires wear, but you'll get loose. If you are up here a little bit to where you're kind of, maybe the left side tires are in that groove, but the right sides are clearly up out of it, here you can come off the corner and swing wide out towards the wall, and you're not going to get loose. So it's kind of like any place except that dark area that looks like it's the groove is where you want to be coming off of for at Texas. Then when you come down here, I like to get real close to the grass, kind of run it low across the start-finish line, and then when I come up here to turn 1, I take a high entry, and about this traffic light here, I lift, which is insanely early for turn 1, but the earlier I lift, the earlier I can get back in the gas, and it is a very quick lift. I'm all the way out and right back hard on the throttle, and you got to make a conscious effort to get back in the throttle quick. I was struggling running 29.8s and 29.9s, and somebody gave me a tip by watching my line and everything, and they said, you're taking too long to get back in the throttle in turn 1. So you got to make a conscious effort to get right back in, I mean quick, and that's going to save you about a tenth, because that's where I was losing time. Then you kind of let the car settle down towards the bottom of the track. Then coming off of 2, I'm not that concerned about keeping it at the bottom. I'm more concerned about keeping up my momentum, and I kind of let it drift out here a little bit and then run the wall down till I get into turn 3. But with all that being said, let's go into pit road, and I'll show you the adjustments I made. And there's not a lot of adjustments you can make because it's a preset, and that's just kind of how it is. I really feel like you're handicapped. I really wish you could make like track bar adjustments on a preset, because that is something, in real life NASCAR, they do make track bar adjustments on pit road. What I did, excuse me, is I left the wedge alone. I put the tape all the way up to 50%. That'll have your car running in the low 250s. I went down on both of the front tire pressures. I think the defaults are like 22 and 52. Slightly down on the left rear, and then down on the right rear to 49 pounds. I will tell you, sometimes I feel like this game, the online lobbies are not the same as test session. Sometimes I will run this in test session, then get into an online lobby, and the car will feel much looser than it does in test session, or much tighter. At Texas, it seemed like when I got into an online lobby, it ran looser. So if you get into an online lobby and feel the car running looser than it did in test session, go up on that wedge, and don't be shy about it. Go up 3 or 4 clicks on the wedge. What else? Let me talk to you about how I made these adjustments and why. Okay, I am becoming, when it comes to presets, a stickler for the tire temperatures, and you can see them up there. Now, you're always turning left, and you've got camber built into the car, meaning that the tires are always tilted to the left to help the car turn left. So the left side or inside tire temperature is always going to be the highest. What I look for is kind of an even spread in the temperature. So if it's about a 10-degree difference in temperature between the far left side and the middle, and then another 10-degree drop to the right side, I'm okay with that. What I don't want is that middle temperature being out of whack, being too high or too low. If that middle temperature is too high, I feel like I've got that tire overinflated and I'm not getting the maximum grip out of it. If that middle temperature is the lowest temperature, I feel like it's underinflated and I'm not getting the maximum grip. Now, cruising around here at 30 miles an hour, I don't pay attention to the temperatures. I like to look at the temperatures about halfway through a fuel run, because I figure that's a good midpoint to look at, and I kind of want to see what those temperatures look like at the midpoint of a fuel run and kind of make my adjustments based on there. So that is Texas. Again, this is the first time I've done a preset video, but thought I would give it a shot and see how well it's received and what you guys think. And just to show you that I am running a 5 on the preset, let's go to the garage. And there I am, right in the middle, as you can see. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you're interested in seeing more preset videos like this, or if you want me to stick with the customs. But I think I've hit customs for just about every track out there, at least every track that they run in the series. So thought I would try something different, see how well it's received. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the positive feedback and everything. And I will end it, as I always do, by telling you guys have a great day, and I hope this gives you lots of fast laps.